evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the special town meeting of January 3rd, 2024. I call the order. Mr. First Selectman, if you could lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Of course. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Madam Town Clerk, if you could read the call, please.
Notice of special town meeting. Notice is hereby given of a special town meeting of the Town of East Lyme to be held on Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024 at 7 p.m. at the East Lyme Town Hall Upper Meeting Room for the following purposes. 1. To receive communications from the Board of Selectmen and the Board of Finance with respect to a motion to approve a special appropriation in the amount of $25,000 from remaining unexpended American Rescue Funds to a new ARPA account 85-70-008-700-802 McCook's Beach Seawall. 2. To consider and act upon a motion to approve a special appropriation in the amount of $25,000 from remaining unexpended American Rescue Funds to a new ARPA account 85-70-008-700-802 McCook's Beach Seawall for a temporary fix to prevent further erosion. 3. To transact any other business proper to come before the meeting. This was dated at East Lyme, Connecticut, the 21st day of December. It was advertised in the day paper, recorded in the town clerk's office, posted on the signpost, and on the town website.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. Madam Town Clerk. Mr. First Selectman, can you acknowledge that the town meeting has received the communication in item 1, please?
Yes, Dan Cunningham, First Selectman, Town of East Lyme. The Board of Selectmen met, and we approved the $25,000 from the unexpended American Rescue Funds. And then I believe a day or two afterwards, the Board of Finance held a special meeting, and they also authorized it and approved it as well.
Thank you, Mr. First Selectman.
Thank you.
And now I'll quickly go over the ground rules. Under Connecticut General Statute 7-6, you must be an elector of the town or 18 years of age, a U.S. citizen, and own taxable property on the grand list of 10-123 of at least $1,000 or more. Under Connecticut General Statute 9-36, any person who votes at this meeting but is not qualified to do so may be subject to a fine of not less than $300, no more than $500, in prison for not less than 1 year, no more than 2 years, disenfranchised, or all of the above. If you wish to speak, please come to the podium and give your name and address to the record. I think that's all we really need to go over tonight. Now, if we just have the one item on the agenda, since First Selectman has acknowledged the receipt of the communication, so we will go to the first item, to consider and act upon a motion to approve a special appropriation in the amount of $25,000 from remaining unexpended American Rescue Funds at a new ARPA account 85-70-008-700-802 McCook Beach Seawall for a temporary fix to prevent further erosion. Is there a motion?
So
Mr. Cucciello, is there a second?
Second.
Ms. Hardy. Is there anyone that wishes to discuss this matter? Mr. First Selectman, you want to make comments?
Yes. Thank you, Dan Cunningham, First Selectman. And so, as many of you know, and it was carried on the news, there were two storms that attacked the seawall at the parking lot at McCook's Beach. The first one damaged the wall and cracked it and made it vulnerable. The second storm that came in actually washed the storm out and took it away and started causing a serious erosion on the parking lot itself. Right afterwards, Public Works Department, led by Joe Bergaw, who I think is here tonight, they were on the scene, and they started assessing the damage, started arranging a temporary repair, They brought in the material. They've actually started the work, and these large blocks are like huge Legos, cement blocks. And the Public Works Department designed it, implemented it, and there's a seawall there now that is substantial. And so now we're just wrapping things up and approving the funding for that. And eventually there'll be a permanent fix, but the temporary fix is quite impressive. And I think until we get the permanent one in, we'll be in very good shape for the upcoming season. So that's my report.
Would anyone else like to make any comments? Seeing no hands, we'll move right to the question. All those in favor of considering and acting upon a motion to approve a special appropriation in the amount of $25,000 for remaining unexpended American Rescue Fund to a new ARPA account 85-70-008-700-802 McCook Beach seawall for temporary fix to prevent further erosion, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by saying nay. The ayes have it, the resolution carries. There being no other business before the town meeting, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Mr. Hill, is there a second?
Second, Tom McKenzie.
Don McKenzie, okay. All in favor of adjourning, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed by saying nay. The meeting is adjourned.